What's up, friends? This is Jazz, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Phonics Wright Ace Attorney. Now we're going to start this part. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Wow. I don't know, maybe. Wow. Nick? Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right, tell me the truth. It was love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Oh, well, my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you could do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. For me, yeah. For your hero. Yeah, let's talk to our hero about today's trial. You really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha ha ha. But seriously, Nick, the boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just guy sitting in the audience, you know. From where I'm sitting, Edgy seems pretty edgy. I'm pretty edgy about that night. He's... Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? You, Larry. Not me? Uh-oh. But why are you, Larry? Actually, yeah. Well, I mean it. Enough with the silent treatment. Now, let's talk about Edgeworth. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to be a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles. And Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. Whoa, a story's coming on. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring 4th grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? Now, let's talk about the class trial, Larry. You will remember, right? You remember, Larry. Spring 4th grade. A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh? I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class, so they thought you did it. Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Ooh. I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give me my money back! You're such a meanie! No one wants to play with you. Just admit it, you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. You're not going to play with you anymore. Yeah! He shouldn't be allowed to relay race or the library committee. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. Well, now, Phonics, you know you shouldn't steal people's monies, right? In the end, the teacher thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phonics. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs to the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole the money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why your honest boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody's ganging up, picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were always friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned that what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took that day off of school. If I'd been when I thought I'd done it. So I caught it. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident, right, I'm not sure, but the transfer, which probably father's death, that's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headlines were something like, Dark Suspicion of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, but I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I just couldn't drop it. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's what I decided. Wait, you don't mean that's why you became a defense attorney, to meet Edgeworth. If I was a defense attorney, I knew I'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not in court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Nick. We have to say Mr. Edgeworth if that's the last thing we do, okay? Right, it very well may be. First, there's a rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I clean out some of the evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Let's go, yeah, let's go. But that was a very beautiful story, though. He defended Phonix to the end, and it was his money that was taken. I mean, that's just touching, man. Now, leave it to Grossberg to be out. Guess we'll have to come later. Yeah, let's examine first. But yeah, I mean, a class trial? And really, who treats kids like that? I mean, a teacher let them gang up on him. Like, the teacher let the kids gang up on Phonix. I mean, I know it was a mock class trial, but is that a way to treat kids? I mean, is that a way to encourage kids to treat each other? You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 4th grade? Lunch money... Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps... Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals. I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. Oh, and that day 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we rescued, we all suffered from oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in the elevator. That was the crux of Yogi attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yogi had been knocked out of mind due to oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Even innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know in courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court is his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, In all the cases he had taken on, none since left unsolved were since left unsolved, and no one suspect was declared innocent ever. But that's... I know it's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's possible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does in his job is to find a perfect... Wait, it's not, well, it's possible to find weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he should do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow? To praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Let's, for sense. A parrot! Sorry, I'm not sure what to do with that. Let's give it the thing, a photo! Nick! No, that's a photo of his father, don't show him that. You're right. Now probably time to dredge on those memories. What is it? Nothing, huh? Good job, Maya. You saved a disaster, but a funny clip. Let's move to criminal affairs. This is going to be a shorter video than the others, so... Oh, really? He's not here? Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something like, catching him is the last thing I do, pal. Yeah. Pal is always his code word, or his endearing word. Hey, pal! Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe! Closed one today, huh? So worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that? No problem, pal. Thanks to you now, we really... Here, look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. My duty as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one thing. Hey! No one going to the woods today. The woods? Where Lotto is camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently to park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Let's go to Gort Public Beach. Who's here? Or what's here? Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like a hot dog stand too. I guess Larry's been too busy trying to show up for work. That's funny. Eyesore. Let's go to the belt rental shop. Whoa, wonder what's gonna happen now. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I know that cleared of the throat anywhere. Hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grosberg? No time for idle reminiscence. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw, today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Whoa, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come to my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. What do you mean? Do it anyway. Who knows? Move. Let's see if we can go to... Okay, everything is off. The cutscene is off. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Ah! Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. Ah! I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parent to fend for himself. Hello, hello. Ah! That's clever. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police knew about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. I'm sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. I just love that. Hello, hello. Squawk! I just love doing it. One of my favorite voice actions. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Christmas special this week. Oh, see? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Okay. I'm not gonna bother. Bye, Polly! Alright. Let's move. Let's see if we can go to Grosenberg's. Oh, we're gonna have to go to criminal. Okay, let's see where else we can move. Wright and Co. Let's move to Grosenberg's law office. Really? Well, I think I will end this episode here after I do some investigating. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a big thumbs up. I try to do this every Wednesday, so keep that in mind. I will see you guys in the next episode of Let's Blindly Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And I will see you guys next time!